Hi, parents. I just wanted to make a video for you guys to help you guys understand what is being offered as far as math goes, and what specifically is and is not being graded. So, if you feel your child is struggling in math or they're doing way too much work, in this video, I'll let you know what they can maybe skip or what they can leave behind, and make sure you understand each and every piece of our math curriculum right now. So, our daily schedule as far as math goes looks like this. Their math lesson each day consists of watching an Ed Puzzle video, their Google practice slides. They have to log on to Zearn, which is an online learning website. They will Zoom with me every day, and then they also have an exit ticket to complete every day. So, of these five things, the things that are graded daily are the Google practice slides and the exit tickets. So, the Google practice slides are completion grades, and the exit tickets are logged as a classwork grade, but it doesn't hurt them as much as not completing assignments would. So their exit tickets, I take all of the exit tickets for the week and put them all together and make them one cumulative grade as far as their understanding. So you can check how well they did throughout the week. But that's lumped in with their Google practice slides. So it really doesn't hurt or hinder them in any way. The things that really express how they are doing in math are when we have assessments and our Wednesday activities that they complete on Wednesdays, because those are both go under assessment grades, whereas these go under classwork grades. Okay, so the Ed Puzzle portion is our daily video, and the video is of the teacher from Eureka teaching the lesson. This would be our whole group lesson if we were in person. So, if we were in person, this is the lesson I would be teaching to the students. The reason why they watch this video is because we don't have enough time when I meet with them for our 30-minute block. I don't have enough time to teach, have them practice, and remediate all in a 30-minute period. So this is their whole group lesson and where they're actually learning the content. Sometimes these lessons are really confusing, because we have not had Eureka before. This is our first year using it. So a lot of the terminology is unfamiliar to them. Another problem is that they go very, very fast in the video because they've condensed this whole lesson that should be about an hour long into like 15 minutes. So I've taken these videos and put them onto YouTube, and I've taken them from YouTube and put them into a website called Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a really great website because it can track whether or not students watch the video, so I can see if they have or have not watched it, so I can let parents know this is the reason why your student is struggling. And it also allows me to stop the video every so often and ask questions and have students respond to the questions. I don't grade whether or not their answers are correct or not, with their questions that they're answering, but it's just to make them stop, think about what the Eureka teacher's asking, and maybe ponder some other points. Sometimes I will do a voiceover. Sometimes I will make just a note where they don't have to respond, but they might have to do something on their whiteboard. Students should always have their whiteboard and their marker when they're watching the Ed Puzzle, because they will always have problems to work out throughout the lesson, just like they would if we were doing a whole group lesson in school. The second part of the math block is Google Slides practice. This is should be familiar to everybody. This is only taken as a completion grade. I don't grade whether the questions are correct or not. And often these Google Slides practices have a like must do section. And then there's another slide that says extra practice and gives a few extra slides. So if you want your student, or if they want to practice some more or do some more math work, then they are more than welcome to do those. I will look at them, I will give feedback on them, but they are not mandatory. So I'm only looking as part of their grade to see if they did the must do questions. And usually it's like 5 or 6 questions, and it really shouldn't take them that long to complete those. The next piece is Zearn, and Zearn is a website, and it has lessons similar to like a game website where, or a teaching website, where it has lessons geared exactly to the lesson that we're completing during that day. So if we are working on module 2, lesson 4, and they log on to Zearn and they're on the correct lesson, which would be module 2, lesson 4, then they're getting extra practice there. They have a fluency piece, which they would be getting in their whole group lesson if they were in school. They have an application portion and sometimes review from previous grade levels that'll help them with the lesson. Then it goes through another video very similar to the Edpuzzle video where they go through teaching and giving examples. And then at the end, there is practice. And so the practice is really good. Actually, this whole website is really good because it gives immediate feedback. And so if a student gets a question wrong, they know immediately that they got it wrong, and then it will remediate. So it'll give them another question similar and walk them through step by step. This is an amazing resource that I highly recommend. However, this resource, if your student is overwhelmed with work, or if you feel like they're doing way too much math work, then this is a piece that you could take out if they need it. I'm not grading this. I do look and see if they're using this resource, and I might suggest if they are falling behind a little bit that they do go back and use the resource. However, if they speed through the lesson, or they don't pay attention to what's going on, or they just give like their bare minimum effort, they're really not getting anything out of this resource. So it's probably not helping them very much. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you're just trying to speed through it, because it is there to help and to help solidify understanding. Um, Everybody each day is Zooming with me. In my Zooms, it's a small group setting, so it's only 10 students. I pose questions throughout my whole lesson. During this lesson, we go over the lesson from the previous day. So if we were working on module 2, lesson 4 today, then during our Zoom time, we're going over module 2, lesson 3 from the day before, because that way it gives students time to go ahead and make sure that they have completed their Google Slides. I can go into their Google Slides and look and see what key pieces are missing. Now, many students are not taking advantage of watching the video. Some students are coming to Zoom without having done their Google Slides, and this is really hurting them, because when we are in our Zooms, I'm not teaching the lesson. I'm just going over key pieces that may have been missed. And so if students are not learning the lesson in the first place, it's very difficult for them to be to keep up with our remediation. So they need to be working on watching their videos and completing their practice slides before they come to Zoom with me. And again, these videos and practice slides should not be taking them very long. Finally, at the end, after they Zoom with me, they have an exit ticket to complete. So the exit ticket is showing me whether or not they understand the concept taught in the lesson. So if they have watched their Edpuzzle video, if they have completed their Google Slides, if they have come to Zoom meetings with me and have been super focused and answering all of my questions and staying on task and being engaged, then they should do perfectly fine on the exit ticket. So Sometimes the exit tickets only have one question, sometimes they have two questions, sometimes they have five questions. So I take all of the grades that they've gotten on each exit ticket and put them all together into one group of questions and then give them a grade from there. So if they don't complete the exit ticket, that's a zero for that exit ticket. So that's really hindering that grade. So I would encourage you to go in and see how they're doing on their exit tickets. I put in their raw score. So if there were 10 questions and they got nine right, then you'll see a nine there. If you have any questions about how many specific questions were in that assignment, I'm pretty sure it shows you like 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, but I don't know because I can't see what parents see on parent view. So I don't know what parent view looks like. So if you have any questions at all about exit tickets, please let me know. But these are the things that your student should be working on to make sure that they are successful in math. And so based on our survey, some parents needed a little extra help. So I wanted to just give an outline of what you should be seeing for math each day. There should be a video every day. There should be practice slides every day. Most people should be completing Zern every day, unless you feel like they need a little bit of a break from math, in which case that piece is a piece that I would take out. And then they should be Zooming with me. And if they're Zooming with me and are not on task, they're not getting anything from that Zoom meeting. So there's really no point in them coming to the Zoom meeting other than getting attendance credit. But if they're coming to my Zoom meetings and not participating, they're really not getting anything out of it. If anybody has any questions at all, feel free to contact me at any time. I am here to help you. I'm here to make math as easy as I possibly can. It is so difficult as far as online learning goes. And adding in a new curriculum on top of that just makes it even harder. So I understand. I'm here to help. Anything that I can do to help you out, please let me know.